Hola! Hello peeps, how are you doing today? My name is Franks and welcome to Messy Kitchen with FP&B. I'm going to show you an easy way to go ahead and marinate and then grill some fresh salmon. We do not have salmon here very frequently, so I did look up a recipe, and since my sidekick Pager is at work, I'm going to try to do this myself. Tried something earlier today, I forgot to turn the sound on. How many times do I have to do that? Who knows? So let's get going. I'm going to switch camera over here. The first thing we're going to do is make the sauce that we're going to put and marinate on top of the salmon. So we will get on with that first. It shouldn't take too long. It is a simple recipe. Alright? And I'll walk you through what you need to do. Hopefully I won't forget anything. Okay. See you in a sec. Okay, you guys, so we are going to go ahead and make the sauce as I pull up my pants. The first thing you're going to do is get a small saucepan to place on your stovetop, of course. And then you're going to have to start off with 1/4 of a cup of butter. Now, I'm using my fresh and homemade butter. Just did that today, so make sure you check that out, though there was a little bit of a hiccup in that one, since again, I forgot to turn on the sound, but we'll work through it. But this is the homemade butter, that in there, and I'm going to go ahead and let this melt on a lower heat. We don't want to scorch the butter. Since Paige isn't here to distract me, we should be able to do that without a hiccup. So let's get to getting this melted. Okay guys, our butter is nicely melted on low. It is not burnt. The next thing you need to add is your 1/3 cup of honey. I had purchased this honey from a farmer's market. It's worked out pretty good, so that's in there. Now you need to have exactly 4 large cloves of garlic. Now here's the thing about this garlic was the fact that I ran out of my fresh garlic, but I did have some extra minced garlic that in there. I'm not sure if that was too much or not. And then we are going to go 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Okay, we got those in there now. It's just all it is whisking it together. So as soon as your honey is all mixed in, then easy peasy, that part of your portion is done. Then I'll switch this around and we'll get that salmon out and placed the way it should be. Just gonna whisk this together to make sure it's all incorporated nice. And it's looking good. It didn't take that long. It's an easy recipe. Okay, I'm going to put that off to the side. Since we're incorporated, we're going to go ahead and get the sockeye. Now this, okay, I want you guys to look at this. See this big piece of salmon? Oh yeah, this is wild sockeye salmon. It's really good. It's in season right now. It's a little difficult to find. It's kind of on the expensive side, not too much. It costs us $16.58 to get it. And let's see if I can get you a little bit closer to that cookie sheet since we are kind of, there we go. It's going to be a little difficult with Pager not being here, but alright, now the sockeye salmon is actually larger than my piece that I need. Oh, that's going to be fun. That's another thing. How do you get this out of here? Great. That is fresh. You want to, when you get salmon, cook it as quick as you can, and hopefully I can transfer this without busting it open. Okay. You are going to place it skin side down. See? That is the skin side. Some people will take the skin side off. Oh, we don't want that. That was part of the packaging. This is the skin side. Now, you can take this off if you want to. I usually don't, because since I'm putting it in the pan, I want the salmon but not the skin, but this way it won't stick to the pan. I've kind of found this out. In just 1 second, I really got to wash my hands. Next thing you do is that awesome sauce we just made. You can either baste it on or spoon it on. I'm just going to baste it on. If it gets aggravating, then I'll do it the other way. Okay, make sure you get this nice and covered. Now, I'm going to save a little bit of this because we do have one member of the family who is not the biggest salmon lover in the world. So I'm actually going to marinate her chicken piece with this as well. When I do that, make sure you don't use the same basting brush if you have other people in your family like we have here. Maybe some kids are picky, but it's still, oh, what am I saying? It should be a really good flavor. Now, the recipe does state you can do this in the oven. Once you have this placed, you set your oven on, let me double check, okay. You set your oven on 375, make sure that your rack is in the middle. Once it's heated up, make sure you have this wrapped up in your tin foil, like so on a cooked baking sheet. And then you keep it in there for 12 to 15 minutes. Then once that happens, you put it on, open up a little bit, open up your tin foil, put your oven on a boil, you know, high broil is what it is, and then just do it a minute or two. You just want that to flash heat it. So that'd be really good, really quick, and then yours are going to be done. But me, I'm going to marinate this until this evening. When Doug gets home, we're going to go ahead and get that grill up and going hot outside, and we are going to grill this for the same amount of time. It should be absolutely wonderful. So, oh, now, almost forgot. I'm getting sidetracked. Next thing you have to do is you need some sea salt. I'm sure regular salt would be fine. Not everybody has sea salt, and I don't want to put too much on there. Sea salt, yeah, it's great, but you know, it can be really strong. So I'm just going to kind of dab this on, and it's sticking to my hands because I have, here, Maybe this a little bit easier. I had some honey still on my hands. Okay, so there's a nice amount of sea salt on there. Now you want cracked pepper. Go ahead, do a nice layer of the black pepper. And to finish this lovely piece of salmon off, we are going to do some parsley flakes. It says fresh parsley, but I do not have fresh parsley. I don't always have what we need, so you compromise. All right, there you go. I'm going to wrap this up and chill it in the refrigerator. I'm going to do the exact same thing with a piece of chicken. That will be for another family member. And then in a little bit, I'm going to show you how to make some JoJo's. Let's see if I can get you to look at me a minute. Ooh, not down my shirt. You don't need to see my shirt. Oh, there I am. Ah! Oh, no, there I go again. Oh, cameras. That was dangerous zone. So what I'm going to do now, like I said before, I'm going to wrap that up, have it chill in the refrigerator. If you put it in the refrigerator and you want to grill it, about a half an hour before you place it on the grill, I suggest taking it out and have the salmon and those ingredients get to room temperature. That way you know within 12 to 15 minutes, your salmon's going to be done. Okay? Just a little bit of heat. I'm going to get that chicken ready. You don't really need to see that. You just saw the salmon. You can do it with chicken. See, what else would that be good with? I'm sure a lot of lighter meats. Maybe even a pork. I'm thinking it might be good for a pork too. We'll have to experiment with that. It's very simple and it's very easy. So now I'm going to get ready, get that chicken done, and I'm going to get ready to do some JoJo's. And then also, we're going to do some asparagus. Yeah! Okay, you guys, I'm going to see you soon. Ciao. Oh, and subscribe, and remember to tick the little bell. That will help me out greatly, I say.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Is everyone gone? Can I stop smiling?
You can stop smiling.
This hurts.